My favorite customer.
Failing on him. After diving to tier 4s early in the game,
Cataclysm, not enough.
Does nothing.
Not nearly enough. Yeah, barely did anything at all. And now with the jump back, the shield crash into the bashes coming out from the Pangolier. They've caught Jabs. He's out for good. No buyback available on him. Out for 90 seconds now. And they're ready to end the game. They're ready to continue going on in this tournament. And with that, XGWGB will be knocking Aurora Gaming out. And as I say, this is definitely one of the rougher series that a team's been knocked out on Aurora. They just didn't really get to do much either game. A little bit more here in this game too, but nowhere near enough to stand a chance today against XG.
No, XGWBG came in prepared, and honestly, them just being able to jam this Morphling in both games. Ame did die twice in this one early on, but it didn't even matter. Everybody else was getting so much space because of it. XXS ends 8-1 and 12, XM 11-2 and 12. So yeah, you killed the Morph twice, but everything else just completely crumbled. Yeah, this had to have been one of the rougher ones for Aurora that I've seen in a long time, and that's going to be their elimination. XGWBG just, yeah, like somebody said, just punching them in the face.
That really did. Just a shame for Aurora. You know, they're going to be, not too happy about their performances today, because we've seen from the days prior, the plays that they've had, the games that they've won. We know this team can do a lot better than this, folks.
Yeah, I think this has to be one of the rougher matchups in particular versus them, because Aurora overall, we talked about it earlier, the panel was saying as well too, they are a bit of a slower team. They like to be able to get their items and stuff. They don't really close these games too early. XGWBG is literally the team that is just playing to stall, to play for 30 minutes past, get the scaling and go forward with it. And in these games, they didn't even really have to slow the game too much. They were able to get leads early and then just progress from there. So yeah, you see it on 23, definitely a painful one.
Yeah, I think, for the team, a lot to sort of take away and look back on and just do whatever they can to make sure that in whatever future tournaments they end up in, that they don't end in this sort of similar situation. Yeah, the game 2, there were improvements to be made, but as you say, so that whatever preparation they had for this series and whatever they wanted to try and achieve against XGWBG, just in practice, just seemed completely off the mark, Fog.
Yeah, it really does seem like it was just one of the roughest possible matchups. And XGWBG, they played around it beautifully. Jinq, he dies 5 times, but I feel like in every single one of his deaths, he was giving so much information and forcing so many things too. So
great support play, really. When you look at the two of them on the snap as well. We're 8-1 and 17 this time round. Pretty much flawless stuff here. It really was Jinq sort of tanking the majority of the deaths this game. And yeah, a very chill game for Ame. Didn't get to do a lot of killing. Ends up 2-2-4. But definitely objectives, he had it under cover.
Almost 800 GPM again.
And in terms of building damage, right, the rest of the team did about like 1k each. He did 24k.
Yeah.
So sure, he didn't kill heroes. He didn't get a flashy KDA, but he got farmed and he was able to end the game. He was able to get that win.
And it did get it, they did dive tier 4s, which was pretty hype for them. They were definitely feeling themselves quite a bit with that momentum that they were getting. So
I hope we get to see that more from them.